Before we take on these Ravens, first off, this video is presented by the EA Creator Network. Big thanks to EA for allowing me to capture this gameplay early and bring it to you on my channel. I'm playing on a work-in-progress build, so anything you see is subject to change in the full version of the game. So last time I was up here, we played in a crazy snow game against Chicago, but now we're trying to end the season on a high note before our playoff run. So here is my updated sphere of influence. These are all of the connections that I have so far, and I'm still trying to build each and every one of these up to get every perk available. But we have more important things in front of us. Facing the undefeated Baltimore Ravens, it says the opposing offense plays stronger with a lead, but weaker when trailing. Let's get it!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2025 Green Bay Packers.
So we are at home for this one. 15-0 is Baltimore's record. Can you believe what they have been doing out here? And we are 12-2-1. We had that tie against Detroit at the beginning of the season, but now we're facing Baltimore. They're already handing that thing off to Derrick Henry. You know he's gonna be a beast. Look at his stats from last week. Over 106 and a touchdown. Why are we messing with them? Come on, team. Y'all cannot be poking the bear. You know what's gonna happen if this dude gets mad. He's gonna be over here running people over. Oh my goodness. Dog, I am not about to get trucked out here. Here's Henry again. Look at this dude. Going right up the middle. Now I see exactly what they're doing on this route with that film student. And I'm gonna take them down in the backfield. That's what I do, baby. Of course, that wasn't Derrick Henry, though. We're not going to mess with him. Lamar Jackson taking off, and he's in there for the touchdown. This dude is saying that his feet are on fire. He is too fast out here. And they have a 7-0 lead over us so far in the first quarter. Lamar dropping back into the flats. I'm going to push him out of bounds. So I'm still trying to do my thing out here, even though I know how tough this Baltimore Raven team is. The best in the AFC, obviously. And Lamar's trying to keep it. I'm going to take him down in the backfield. That time I am going to make a play. Of course, I'm happy about that, and they have a 2nd and 14. They're going to fake the run, and we're back there getting another tackle. So I'm like, yo, team, it's time for us to turn up. I know what we are capable of, but look at Baltimore. They're still going down the field, and we have yet to score in this game. There's that boy Henry rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. It always takes more than one person to get him down to the ground. And they are going to have a 4th and inches, but they are going for it. It's going to be incomplete. So we get the stop that we need. And our offense is out here trying to get it popping. We had a 28-yard reception. Now 13 to Matthew Golden. We're getting in that end zone, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to tie the game up. Look, I'm trying to get the crowd up. You already know, fam. And they're keeping that thing on the ground. He is still trucking, folks. This is not even fair. He got to chill out, man. He got the nose ring in and everything. And Lamar is scooting that one right by my head. I am unable to get that interception. And here's Henry. Tearing us up.
Pause.
He got me out here doing push-ups, trying to get a little stronger to be able to take him down. He isn't his X factor, and he is unstoppable. Can you believe what is... Oh, man, leave him alone, dude. Come on. The crowd cannot believe it. I cannot believe that we are still out here trying to taunt him because he is in absolute beast mode. And here's the lightning to his thunder. Lamar doing his thing, but I see they're running a screen. I'm going to say, give me that. They use it, they use it. They use it, they use it, they use it, they use it. They use it, they use it. They use it, they use it, they use it, they use it. You see me skipping to the end zone, getting the score.
You do that dance. You do that dance. You do that dance.
Man, we really needed that because it was not looking good for the Green Bay Packers, and they are still doing their thing right here. Lamar has this offense looking like a well-oiled machine. We cannot stop them at all. Here he is into the flats, and look at that speed. Man, I could not catch up to that receiver. I think that was Flowers. And now they're going to the end zone. It's going to be Bateman.
Holy moly.
My, oh my. They are throwing it right back to him. He isn't going to hold on to it that time. But now it's only 10 seconds left in the half, and we are trying to stop them on the goal line. And we are going to do that. And instead of going for the touchdown, they are going to take the field goal. So they are up 17-14. Henry getting that thing again. Look, I'm getting pancaked and everything. This is the most physical game that we have played all season long. I know my wear and tear is going to be looking crazy after this one. And now they have a 1st and 10, handed the ball off. Oh, boy. I tried to get a hit stick, but I bounced right off of Derrick Henry. Now him and Lamar Jackson are in the zone. Auto zone, yeah. And we take them down in the backfield. Now they're throwing it to the end zone. It's going to be Hopkins with the toe tap at the pylon.
QJB, you're terrible.
Man, I am getting embarrassed out here. This game is no joke. Playing on all Madden against a team like the Ravens. And check that out, 24-14. We're running out of time, 4th quarter, clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. And Van Ness is down, one of my best defensive players. I'm like, no, this cannot be happening right before our playoff run. Hopefully he'll be okay and be able to get back in the game. We might have to go ahead and wave the white flag in this one. Lamar is getting scooped off at his feet, though. We do get a sack right there. So we have a little bit of momentum, right? 24-14. There's that boy Henry around the corner. This dude is not letting up. Of course, they're probably going to run it right here, right up the middle. And he's going to bust through our defenders and get in the end zone. They are celebrating. They are excited. And we're going to walk out of here with an L. 31-21. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm mad at my teammate for making Derrick Henry mad at the beginning of the game, but of course I'm gonna dap up that boy Lamar Jackson. Of course he came out here and balled out. My stats weren't too bad. I still had that pick 6, and I almost got up to level 23. And you see my influence down there at the bottom. Checking out the stats, Lamar had 3 total touchdowns. Remember, he ran that one in. Derrick Henry almost 100 yards on the ground. And now I'm checking out everything post-game. Look at my wear and tear. Messing around with that beast. We are going to have to rest up before our next game.
It's on to a new week for Green Bay. And next on the schedule are the Vikings. They know they'll be challenged. For any good cornerback, that's just how they like it.
So our final game of the season, we are going to be taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And this is a very important one because we want to make sure we end on the right note before we go into the playoffs. Playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs? From the tape is clear. They love to throw it all over the place. Expect a high volume of passes from J.J. McCarthy, even on early downs. So does that mean we're playing more nickel and dime packages? Yes, sir. That means we should be able to come out here and get a bunch of user picks. That's what I'm hoping for. We are going to be trying to shut down the pass game. You know they had that boy Justin Jefferson over there trying to do the gritty. We cannot allow that to happen. Should be plenty of opportunities for interceptions, right? There certainly will be, but don't be gambling on every throw that comes your way. You know me, bro. I am definitely going to be doing that. We ain't going to listen to our coordinator, but we are moving on, getting ready for this game, and I got to go into the training. I'm going to rest because my wear and tear is not looking too good after playing that physical Baltimore team. And the media is giving me credit for a good play idea, but the coordinator really came up with it. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and give him his credit. And you see my influence for the defensive coordinator is going to go up. We almost have him in our inner circle. And when that happens, we cannot lose any influence from him anymore. But we're ready for this team, the Minnesota Vikings. Let's get into the game right now.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Fire intro. You see Randy Moss up there. They also had Jefferson coming out doing the gritty, but we're not worried about all of that. They have a 7-9 record. I don't think they're even going to make the playoffs, but we have to be on high alert because remember, they said they're going to be throwing the ball a lot, and we're going to say no. JJ, if you throw my way, I am going to make you pay. That's exactly what I do. The game, we end up getting an interception. So now we are up 7-0 after our offense ended up getting in that end zone. We need to try to get another stop. Look, I knew he was about to throw that thing over the middle, and they actually have Amari Cooper on the squad. I guess they ended up picking him up in free agency, right? Let's see what McCarthy's gonna do to the outside, and they are gonna get a completion. They are trying to drive down this field and get some points on the board. I'm making a tackle before he could get the first down, but now it's 2nd and 7 with the play fake. Oh, I was about to attack him and get a sack. He let go of the ball, but there's a flag on the play. So that's going to come back. Illegal man downfield, but they have a 2nd and 12. I'm coming up with a hit. You see me doing my thing out here, bruh. I'm getting hyped out here in Minnesota. Even if we're on the road, it's not going to matter. Here's McCarthy throwing that thing up. It's going to fall incomplete. So they ended up getting a field goal. Now it's 7-0. Bro, did you see me? But McCarthy is still out here slinging that rock. They're going to get a first down. Look, I'm looking at the route. I see exactly what he's trying to do. He's going to find Hawkinson, and they are in the end zone. I'm not going to lie. That was a nice pass, a tight spiral. He's going to find his reliable tight end, and we have a tie game at 10. I thought I was going to get myself an interception. I ain't even going to lie to you, man. McCarthy throwing that thing to the end zone deep, and I am going to be beat. And Jefferson got that boy doing the gritty. What is going on? But we are going to respond with a score of our own. As long as we keep on doing our thing on offense, we should be fine in this game. And McCarthy got rid of the ball as he was getting hit. How do you think he's going to play this season? I think McCarthy has an opportunity to have a really good season, as I am coming up with yet another hit, that time on Aaron Jones. But they are threatening to score right here. He hit us with the play fake. McCarthy trying to take off with it. We take him down at the 2-yard line, and now he's dropping back to the end zone. It is Hawkinson again. Man, oh man, their offense is really good. I ain't even gonna lie to you, brother. But we are looking good as well, as Matthew Golden is gonna get himself a touchdown. So we are up 27-24. Fourth quarter, clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. Will you look at that boy, Aaron Jones? I really thought he was going to cut to the outside, man. I ended up getting out of position. Let's see what they're going to do right here. I need you to sing it for me. I appreciate that, dog. You see me coming up with that interception. That is what I am talking about, baby. And we punched that thing in with gold, and he is balling out this game. So 34-31, we are over Minnesota, and I get another pick over the middle. And that is going to do it for this game. We're going to walk out of here with a W. So we end the season on a high note. Of course, I'm going to be happy about that. And I am going to be able to level up, as you see. Almost getting up to level 24. And moving along, I'm going to show you my attributes and all that good stuff. I do have that gold destroyer. That's why those hits were looking so crazy. I'm close to getting my play rec all the way up so I could get the gold film student. So hopefully sometime in this playoff run, I will be able to unlock that. And as far as the MVP goes, I'm actually on the list among all of these quarterbacks, so I have been doing my thing. So drop a like and sub if you haven't. Once again, big thanks to EA for allowing me to capture this gameplay and bring it to you. There's the playoff tree. Our game against Tampa Bay is gonna be in the snow. I'm gonna give you a little preview of that coming up right now. Take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.